everything, shower, got ready, hair, nails, makeup, everything, girls. Hours of getting ready for him to just block her.
You will block him because you're not interested in him. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
The girl with a septum piercing, take them out on like 2-3 dates. See how crazy they are.
Should I like get a fatter septum?
I'm gonna go and work hard at my corporate job so that I can earn more money than these silly men anyway.
You are a woman and you have a nose ring, you're really going to cut off the possibility of meeting a very nice, clean guy.
In the past 3 weeks, I have been ghosted by, I think, 5 or 6 men.
Ask me out on a date. You say you want to see me, and then you ghost me.
So you can't get mad because the men are turning the tables on you.
On Hinge, okay? You ask for my number. You ask me out on a date. You say you want to see me. Then you ghost me the day before the date. Right. Hey, so what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Because you said that you wanted to go on a date. So I thought you wanted to go on a date? Mistake. I'm gonna lose my marbles! What are we doing? What are we doing? What? Like, what are we doing?
They're going crazy. They're losing it. They can't believe what men are doing. What's happening is we've come to the new exit area, the early exit area, not the new exit area, the early exit area. There's a new time, ladies, and men are deciding they don't want to deal with you. Men are deciding they don't want to be bothered early, before the first date. Now, I'm going to do the same thing I did in yesterday's video, right? Because it's not hard. Like, many of you guys can do it. It's easy to do a crime scene investigation because you ladies are, so simple. Got to get my Lauryn Hill singing on. But yeah, it's all so simple. You're annoying. You're probably boring. And you have that, how can I say it? You guys know what I'm saying. I can't find the words. But like a guy's going to lose his mind after 2 months. Oh, hey, honey, where are you? Honey, where are you? Are you coming? Are you coming today? He saw that early and said, I don't want to deal with this. No. I don't want to deal with this.
I know that I'm healing my anxious attachment because within the past 3 weeks, I have been ghosted by, I think, 5 or 6 men. And it's crazy because I don't care. I genuinely, for the first time in my life, do not care that a man did not respond to me. And maybe it's because deep down, I didn't really care. Like, I wasn't too invested in it, so it's like, whatever. But I just know that a past version of me would have absolutely been in shambles over this. I would have made this mean something about me. I would be like freaking out about it. But I've really just adopted this attitude of like, if this person was really meant to be in my life, or if this person really was for me, they wouldn't have ghosted me. They would want to talk to me. And actually, I don't really know if it's anxious attachment. I think I personally have fearful avoidant attachment, which I don't even like to identify with that stuff. But when I really think about it, I know that there are parts of me that get anxious, but then there's also parts of me where I'm like, ew, get away. But what really matters here is the point at hand. As I've grown and gained more experience in life, there's really 2 things that ghosting means to me. 1, the person is a coward and they're too afraid to tell you that like they're not interested. Or 2, they really just don't care and therefore they don't respond, and that's okay. In fact, I'm finally at a point where I just really don't care anymore. So much so to where my goal in 2026 is to simply stop responding to people, period. Mainly men though, because like, why did I go my entire past thinking that I always had to respond to someone? Even if it was someone I didn't want to talk to necessarily, I always responded because I felt bad. But it's like, people don't feel bad not responding to me. So if it's okay for other people to do it, why wouldn't I? And let's be real, like if I don't want to talk to a man, why should I feel bad about that? Because I know that if the roles were reversed and a guy didn't want to talk to me, he wouldn't respond to me. So I'm just genuinely at a point where I've been ghosted so many times to where I'm not going to start ghosting because I'm tired of making myself feel like I have to respond to everyone and I have to like give a response to everyone, even if I don't want to. And that's the beauty of it, is like, I don't have to. So yeah, moral of the story is anyone who ghosts you, you're probably better off without them. And you do not owe anyone a response that would most likely do the same thing to you.
Lady, I see the issue with you too. You come across nervous. You do, like you just nervous all day long. Look at your eyes. You're like, I'm sad. You look sad. No man wants somebody that's sad all day. Nobody wants to be around that person. You get around them, it's just like, oh yeah, things are down. Things are hard. She looks like she complains all day long. And what happened is every man does this. You know what they do? They probably did the Skype. That's old, but nowadays FaceTime, the FaceTime test. Did a FaceTime call, started talking to you, probably wanted to test the waters, see how easy you were to get along with on the first date, because this happened before the first date, right? So they did that and said, oh no, this girl's a pill popper. Nobody wants to get with a pill popper. Point blank.
For you page of this old white guy talking about, hey, just giving my opinion on something. A lot of you are not going to agree with it, but if you are a woman and you have a nose ring or a septum ring, you're really going to cut off the possibility of meeting a very nice, clean guy.
I couldn't agree more.
To approach you. And to that I say, get the fuck.
The theory's true. Look at it. She's proving it. Now, this next lady is going to prove it even more. Why do all of the ladies that have nose rings, it's like they're guaranteed feminists? It's a lot deeper than that. We're going to get into that. But check out the next video.
Guys, what should I do? I didn't know that guys didn't like septums. Should I like get a fatter septum? Should I stretch my septum out? Should I like add double septums, like to make it even bigger?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Maybe I should get one that like hangs like this low and is about this thick. I think I might do that, because God forbid I do something a man likes.
If a girl has a septum piercing, nigga, run as fast as you possibly can with them long black nigga legs. If you don't know about the septum piercing theory, then let me explain and enlighten you. A piercing usually signifies that the individual is very evil, to say the least, you know what I'm saying? Eaters, demons, sluts, whores, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Thotties, treaches, bops. Look, has a septum piercing, she's probably a cheater. She's probably crazy, likes pain, real eater. For sure, real eater. And anything negative you can imagine, it's probably true. Probably true. And you gotta just face that reality and just take that in real deep. The same way she don't tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? If a girl has a septum piercing, just run, leave it alone. Find something new, get a new hobby, go to church, reconnect with nature, nigga. Because she's gonna ruin your life.
If you need more sauce and game, follow, like, share. I'll drop videos every single day. Hey, sub to everything, link in bios. Go, get active.
Yeah. She look good though, but she an eater. Look at her. Eat your soul too. Look, you see that face? I gotta let her face sit there for a second. Look at the way she does her makeup. Let me tell you guys something. Why it's a little bit demonic in a way, because the next video is gonna tell that. But these girls, they suck the soul out of you, literally and figuratively, because they believe in soul ties, they believe in soul bonds, they believe in dark spirits and taking your soul. This girl looks like she does witchcraft. And witchcraft, they use sex as a tool to control So they'll get with you and do like it's crazy. It's crazy. What do I mean? Watch this.
Let's talk about the Mayan and Aztec septum piercing ritual. So piercings in general are part of the broader Mesoamerican tradition of bloodletting, which is done because it is believed that the gods shed their blood to create the world, and therefore humans must shed their own blood in order to nourish the gods and also keep the world in order.
Guys, I'm telling you, seriously, this is my calling. You see what she's talking about? She's talking about paganism. Watch who she brings up next. The pagan capitalists that killed a bunch of Christians in the Dark Ages. Watch this.
So the septum piercing specifically was done to mark the ascension of a new king, was done to mark someone's elevation to noble status, their elevation to being a war chief, or being the head of their lineage. It was done by priests using an obsidian needle, or a cactus needle, or interestingly, a stingray spine.
Priest.
Now let's think of a typical European
What church is
where
that?
the Pope might crown a new king. Whereas the crown is largely symbolic, creating a hole in the septum was literally thought to...
Guys, and what happened in the Dark Ages, it's coming around again. You guys are going to see it. I mean, when it happens, you're going to say, wow, Jay said it.
Give passage to the deities and the ancestors, therefore literally imbuing the person with spiritual powers. Because of this, the septum piercing ritual was often depicted in art with the gods and the ancestors watching the ceremony take place. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Wumi Aramiji. I'm a writer and storyteller. I focus on feminist and non-Western spirituality.
I focus on feminist. She got the septum piercing. And non-Western spirituality. What do you think that is, ladies and gentlemen? Witchcraft. Non-Western spirituality. So what kind of spirits are you dealing with? Is it the Holy Spirit? If it's not the Holy Spirit, it's the unholy spirit. These girls are walking around unholy. Like you see the last girl with the dark lipstick will suck your soul out of you. Evil. Run. Don't just run. Run fast. Very fast. These girls are sucking souls out. Look at that. Look at that book. The Waning.
Men plan a date with you just to ghost you the day before. I was meant to go on a date on Friday. He fully ghosted me from Wednesday night onwards. It was a first date, so I didn't really care, but it's like, where's the decency? Just let me know. Then I was meant to go on a date tonight. I've been talking to this guy for a few weeks, like texting. It hasn't just been on Hinge, and he's been absolutely cricket since Saturday afternoon. So I guess we're not going on a date tonight. And again, I've never met this guy, so I don't really care, but like, where's the common decency? My rule is that if I don't hear from them the night before, then I just assume the date's off. And that rule has really fared well for me over this dating experience. Like a few weeks ago, I was talking to this guy. Again, we made it off the app, we were talking on Instagram, and we made like full plans for the next morning, like location, time, everything. Didn't hear from him the night before, so I was like, that's it, I'm not, like, of course it's going to be cancelled. Then he messages me 5 minutes after we were meant to meet and goes, oh, hey, sorry, I'm hungover. Let's organise something for this week. No. And thank God I didn't turn up to the date, because imagine if I was just sitting there waiting and then I get a message from him like 10 minutes after we're meant to meet.
Didn't go to the date.
And then I'm just standing there looking like an idiot. So here's a tip for anyone new to dating. If you don't hear from them the night before, assume the date is off. Because this has happened to me maybe like 5 times or 4 times over the course of dating this year. And I have just assumed that the date's not on. And not once has the guy messaged me being like, hey, where are you? Like they've cancelled every single time or just fully ghosted me. Like a little bit of common decency goes a long way. It's a blessing in disguise that he's cancelled, because I have something on every single night this week except for Sunday night. Stoked to have a night back to myself, but God forbid I was a little bit excited for the date. Anyway, here's the makeup. Anyway, I'm gonna go and work hard at my corporate job so that I can earn more money than these silly men anyway.
Another feminist. And she wonders why men left the date. I'll tell you why men not left the date, didn't show up. I'll tell you why men aren't showing up. I don't know. I hope your corporate job is not talking, because you are the most annoying lady. Like, seriously. The phone call, the FaceTime, man called her. Hold up. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh. He called her. Look, I hope you watch this, because if you watch this, you're kind of annoying. Seriously, like, work on your voice, on your inflections, because you can actually control your voice tone. I know she'll watch and go, oh, I'm feminist. Oh, no, just another man trying to tell me how to act and how to talk. You see what I'm saying? That's a man trying to tell me how to act. That's if I did the whole video drawing like that. Man gotta tell me how to act and how to talk. I won't listen to it while I grease my face up with this makeup. Look extra greasy tonight for the day. Come on now. You're annoying. Another one. We got 2 annoying ladies so far, right? Men are doing the FaceTime test. He saw your face and he started singing Humpty Dumpty, sat on a ball. Humpty Dumpty, had a great fall. And then you sound like you were singing a song in your tone. I said, no. I'm not doing it. The early exit era is here.
Coffee morning while I tell you about the man that ghosted me this week. I matched with a guy on Hinge about 3.5 weeks ago. He said he lived in Belfast. After we got chatting, turns out he doesn't live in Belfast, but he was coming here for a work thing. Okay, fine. Like, I don't normally bother chatting with people who don't live here, but I just kind of thought he seemed very interesting, had a really interesting profile, interesting job, and usually half my problem is the men here are so boring, so I entertained it. He chatted non-stop for about a week, like literally all day every day, deep stuff, politics. Seemed like it was a really good connection. We did that, we followed each other on Instagram. Definitely noticed his energy shifted a little bit after that first week, but I had made a whole speech about how we're not actually going to be able to go on a date for like 3 weeks. You do have to protect yourself a little bit in those situations, because you can build up a version of that person in your head that is not the reality. That's always the fear, isn't it? And he had asked me for my number. He had asked me on a date whenever he was going to be in Belfast. I noticed his energy shifted a little bit, but of course I just tried to like ignore it, because, you know, he seemed like the most interesting man I had met in years. And I was working away anyway. I was working down in Dublin, so that was okay. I'm making Horlicks, so I can't say anything. So we continued to chat on Instagram and on like WhatsApp. There was lots of flirty chatting. Then I noticed he muted me on Instagram, and I was like, this is weird. Why would a man mute you on Instagram but continue to text you? Like, it doesn't make sense. Usually it's the opposite way around. Usually they stop texting you but watch all your stories, whereas he did the opposite. It was so weird.
She's trying to stomach it. She doesn't realize it. They don't get it. Like, men, they try to see if they can stomach being with, and then he realized he couldn't stomach it. Seriously, that happens with every relationship I got in. I said, can I handle being with this girl for years? And if the answer is no, you will ghost. Men are not ghosting for no reason. There's a reason behind everything.
He had been like, you know, when you can see who views your stories, he had been right up there, top of the list, liking the stories, you know, commenting on things, and then all of a sudden he just vanished. He probably fucking met somebody else or whatever, which is fine. Like, fine. We've never met in real life, this person, right? This man's 43. He works in media. He has written a book. He seemed to be a good communicator. You would think that someone who is a writer and who writes for their profession would be able to communicate their feelings. No. So anyway, I noticed he'd muted me on Instagram. Like, why would someone mute you on Instagram all of a sudden? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The date was meant to be tonight. Last week we had a brief text exchange on Tuesday, and then I hadn't heard from him since. And I was like, well, it's, you know, like, we've had this date planned for like 3 weeks. Like, we don't need, you know, you can't talk every day building up to a date. It's not realistic either. I was like, we'll just save it for the date. Sure, that's more fun. And then I hadn't heard from him, and I was like, I know, I've been here before. I know what's happening. Also he told me he changed his flight so that he could meet me tonight. I don't know if that was a lie. Perhaps he never changed his flight. So I just thought I'm going to text him, because I also like to know what my weekends are doing. I'm also in my 40s. I'm a single mom. I like to have a plan. And there was an alternative thing I could have been going to tonight if I wasn't meeting him. So I texted him on Tuesday and was just like, just checking in, are we still good for Friday? You know, I like to have my weekends planned out. Silencio. Gone. Silenced. Up until that point, anytime we'd ever texted, he was a very quick responder. Like he wouldn't, you know, he wouldn't be normal for him to wait like a few hours and then reply. So I was like, yeah, this is it. He's ghosted. He's ghosted me. Just unfollowed him on Instagram and I removed him from following me. So I'm like, I'm not gonna block him. I don't care enough about him to block him. And then yesterday morning I thought I'll just have a look and he's blocked me. He's blocked me. So not only this man in his 40s have the inability to communicate that he no longer wanted to go on the date, which is fine, by the way. For future reference, any men watching this, here's what you do. You say, listen, on reflection, I'm not sure the connection's what I thought it was going to be, so I'm going to cancel the date. Wish you well. It's that easy. It's that easy when you're a grown up. That would have been fine, but instead he just ghosted and then blocked me. So knows what that's about. It's baffling. So yeah, I'm ghosted and now I am going out tonight dancing. I'm going salsa dancing at a Latin club night instead. So you, dude.
The humbling of the modern woman. It's happening. Video by video, you see them humble. You have to realize men have figured out the dating game. What happens, what you ladies have to understand, is these men were most likely ghosted in the past as well. You know, you ladies ghost men without any regard at all. You don't care. And let me tell you what you ladies are doing. You don't realize the issues you're causing. You're dating one guy after the other guy after the other guy. A guy knows you're not giving it to me. You're giving it to someone else, and they don't want to deal anymore. What man is going to stay around with that? So if a man sees any slight discrepancy at all, he doesn't want to be bothered. I understand it. I get why men are doing this because it's being done to them. You always have to understand, if you're not doing it, someone is doing it, and you're probably doing it deep down. They don't want what they do to happen to them. That's what's going on. But it's happening.
Women for a first date. I've seen 5 different videos at least. One girl who went out and then the guy said he was running late and then he ended up like blocking her because he just wanted to embarrass her. And then another girl who was waiting to go on a date with a guy, did an everything shower, got ready, hair, nails, makeup, everything. You know what an everything shower is, girls. Hours of getting ready for him to just block her. The funny thing was, I had a date not that long ago and I stopped doing the everything showers. Really, I didn't even wash my hair because I'm just like, what is the point? By me, like, oh my God, like by me dry scrubbing my body, washing my body, exfoliating my body, doing another wash, doing a shave, doing another exfoliation, doing a moisturization, doing like the deodorant layering, doing the perfume, doing the hair from everywhere from like the pre-wash to the blowout afterwards to the getting the nails done, skincare, makeup, everything. This is hours and hours of prep because you might meet a guy that you've been chatting to and he seems nice so far.
An epidemic based on 5 examples? Okay. But I will say this. It ain't fun when the rabbit has the gun, right? Women have been doing this to men since the beginning of time. You'll get a man's number one day, go out with him, block him the next day. Nice places, yachts, shopping, anything he have done for you that was chivalrous, you will block him because you're not interested in him. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Same scenario. You can't get mad because the men are turning the tables on you. They got a roster of men that they dealing with. A woman can literally go out with a man every day of the week. They don't care about a man wasting his resources, wasting his time. You talking about all these things that you had to do as a woman. That sounds like regular maintenance to me. You would do that just to go to work. You would do that just to go out with your homegirls. You would do that just to go to an event. But a man taking out his time to give you his time and to spend his resources, he could have kept his money. He could have kept his time. It's totally different. Only thing you're doing is hygienic things and you're showing up. He has to pay for the date, pay for valet, do all these things in the 9 yards. And then after all of that is over, you still might not be interested in him.
About guys not liking her, and all the guys in her comment section told her it's her septum ring. That septum ring is holding you back. She decided to take out the septum ring to give it a try, and then she got mad that she liked the way she looked.
Congratulations. Take it out.
Guys are right that she's actually pretty without it. As soon as I see a girl with a septum ring, I'm automatically thinking she's angry. She's mad at the world. I'll still smash, but I'm not gonna be around her for a long time. If I ended up getting a Hitler mustache and a bunch of girls started telling me, you know what, you'd look a lot more attractive without that mustache, I would genuinely take that criticism and use it. I wouldn't try so hard to fight it, and guys don't fight that. That septum ring is the equivalent of a Hitler mustache, and I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be a few guys saying, I like the septum ring, but no girls really want those guys. That septum ring to guys represents anger. It's like that angry bull from Bugs Bunny. If you're a girl and you have a septum ring and you're questioning why you're always mad, take that ring out and you'll be surprised at how much your life changes.
And look what it says. It says masculine or aggressive. Some say this is how men react to septum rings. Masculine and aggressive men say it disrupts softness, femininity. What makes the woman masculine and aggressive? Attention seeking, fear or not. This assumption comes up a lot. Association with ideology. Some connect it with rightly or wrongly to extreme activism or anti-traditional values. Turn off for long-term dating, especially among men focused on marriage or conservative lifestyles. These men are often more traditional, older, family-oriented, focused on conventional beauty standards. Women actually infer, even if they don't say it, many men subconsciously read a septum piercing as a signal, such as she's probably not traditional, she's more dominant or outspoken, a feminist, she may not care what men think, a feminist, she's not trying to appeal, a feminist. Now, a septum ring attracts a specific type of man. Beta repels another type entirely. Filters your dating pool, whether you intend to or not. Men who love it tend to really love it. Men who hate it tend to immediately lose interest. There's very little middle ground. This is from ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows, right? Most men don't judge a woman's worth by septum piercing, but many do judge compatibility, as you saw in the video. So the real question isn't, do men like septum piercings? It's which men, hold up. You guys got to see this. It's which men do I want to attract and which ones am I okay losing? The men that you're going to attract, okay, honey bear, okay, better. You don't want those guys. You want the guys who don't like it. So if you want those guys, keep wearing it. Other than that, you're gonna be lonely.
You don't think the septum piercing theory is real? Find a girl with a septum piercing, take them out on like 2-3 dates. See how crazy they are. I've been talking to this girl like on and off for the past like 2-3 years. I say on and off because she always had a boyfriend. Because like, yeah, honestly, I guess I wasn't the boyfriend type for her. I'm not for her. I know I'm a good guy, but I guess not to her. She didn't want to take me serious. Honestly, I'm not that much of a homewrecker. Like if I see you have a boyfriend, if I see you like actually like starting to take another guy serious, I'm just gonna back up. You feel me? Because I don't want no problems. Niggas be crazy nowadays. What made me really realize that like I was like really like a side piece to her was that like she would never call me to like, yo, let's go on a date. Like she would never be on that. She would only call me for, you know, my man downstairs. I'm being used, but shit, use me, nigga. I don't give. Mind you, she's had a septum piercing since I've known her. Are we not seeing a pattern? If you're not seeing it, let me keep telling this story. So about 4 weeks ago, I was talking to this other girl. Like I've been talking to her for the past, I think like 2 weeks at the time, right? And I was honestly taking it pretty serious because I really liked her. You feel me? And honestly, when I'm taking you serious, 2 weeks is enough to me. You feel me? Like if you really like, we're grown as, we know what the vibe is. If I like you, I like you, nigga. You're not going nowhere. You ain't talking to nobody else. Neither am I. That means no side pieces, no none of that. But just my luck, because my life is garbage, I found out that she had a husband the entire time I was talking to her. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken as So guess who I called? Septum piercing. Good old septum piercing. Because, you know, I need a rebound. Let me get my Johnny right. So, boom, I hit her up. She hit me back with the quickness. Of course, she was with your boy. You feel me? She me. So, she came over to the crib. You feel me? We did our dirt. I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking that, like, that's all it's going to be. I'm thinking that's, like, a little one-night stand. That's all it's going to be, right? No. She hit me up the next day. And she was like, yo, do you want to go get some lunch? I said, this isn't really like you. Sure, you're cool as you have good conversation. Let's go get some lunch. She's like, I know this fire sushi spot down in Gardena. She's like, pick me up at 7. I was like, you're over here ordering me around. And mind you, this girl never asked me on a date before. Never, not asked me out, because, you know, that's weird. Girls asking me out. But anyways, she's never, like, you know, implied that she wanted to date me. It was just one night stand shit. So I was like, okay, she's being really stern and shit. Maybe she really your boy finally, and that she doesn't have like another man and shit. The way I'm thinking has to be valid, because I told her years ago, do not hit me up if you have a man. I don't roll like that. So boom, the day of the date comes. I had on something smooth. I had on some pants I thrifted. You feel me? I actually had on the same hat I had on. This is crazy. But I picked her up around like 7. She had like a black dress, heels, white toes. I'm like, okay, you look pretty good for some sushi. You trying to impress me or something? Just driving, you know, listening to music, you feel me, bumping and shit, you feel me? But while I'm driving, you feel me, while we're listening to music, she touching my arm while I'm driving. Like, you feel like you know, that soft girl touch though. That touch that, like, you know, like slowly across the muscles and shit like that. She doing that shit because she like me. She ain't doing that, like, she with me for real. In my head, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, like, because honestly, I just got my heart broken, you feel me? And honestly, I've known this girl for like almost 4 years now. Like, so it's like, I know her already. Like, this could work. But look though, we get to the sushi spot, it's low-key jumping. I'm like, what the? They playing, like, you feel me, good music in it bit. You feel me? It's a cool little ambiance for a little date. You feel me? Give me some yellowtail. She got her like a Alaskan salmon roll. You feel me? Some real cute shit. Like, it's a real, like,
she sucked him into the vibe. Like, she really want to be with him. I want to hear that. It's going to be a twist.
The ambiance right now is really being set. You feel me? So we're just having good conversation. We're catching up. She's telling me about all her ex-boyfriends. That, you know, I'm telling her what happened with the girl with the husband and shit. We're just really catching up, like some real friend shit. I'm really with the right now. She over here complimenting me and shit, like talking to me like super soft. Like, she never talked to me soft like that before though. Like, never. Oh my god, your skin is like so smooth. Oh my god. Like, oh, where'd you get that hat from? It's so stylish. It gotta be expensive. Like, you gotta pay at least $100 for that. I respond confused as because I have no clue what the going on right now. I was like, nigga, all I do is wash my face and put beef tallow on it, and this hat costs like $4 on this thrifting app I use called Benz. Then out of nowhere, she was like, yeah, since we're dating now, you can do all my shopping for me. What the fuck are you talking about? We're dating. Nigga, what? Let me take y'all back to the time frames. I haven't talked to this girl in like over like 7 months. You feel me? And you feel me? I got my heart broken. I hit her up with a rebound. She responded. The next couple days we go on a date. Now we're dating. Confusion. I responded. I was like, yo, I don't think we're dating. We're like, you know, we're going on dates, but you're not mine and I'm not yours. You feel me? Like we just got back. We just rekindled. We literally just rekindled. She was like, you're not going anywhere. You mean I'm not? I will leave this bitch right now and you can stay here. She was like, no, like, you know, like, once you're mine, you're mine. No, the I'm not. Bro, she's talking to me like a dominatrix. I'm confused. I was like, let me nip this in the bud right now. You're kind of turning me off. I don't want to continue this. I'll pay for this meal. I'll do this and that and the third, like, for this date right now. But after this, I don't want to go on any dates with you unless you want to use me. You know? And she's like, oh my god, you're so cute, you're so funny, like, what are you talking about? Like, of course we're gonna talk, of course you're gonna still talk to me, like, you're mine. I was like, bro, like, you're literally scaring me now. Like, cause like you're a cool girl. I don't know if you're joking or not. I don't know if you're trolling. This is a trend or something. But like, yeah, this is weird. So I was like, you know what? Do you need a ride home now? Cause I can pay this bill right now. You can Uber. Let me know. Let's end this shit right now. She's like playing like fake crazy. Like, I can't tell if she's acting or not. She was like, yeah, if you want to go home, like, we can go home right now. I was like, okay. whatever, right? Paid the bill, right? Boom. We on the way home, right? We driving. I'm over here like driving like low key like away. Like I'm over here with it. Feel me? I'm like, she low key not. She's still trying to like touch me though. Like I'm over here like towards the window.
She pinned something
I'm like,
on him.
literally like, feel me? I'm gassing it, but like you feel me? I'm trying to get away from her and shit. She's trying to touch me and shit. So we're like 20 minutes from the crib. She's still touching me. I'm like, yo, like you're kind of making me uncomfortable. Can we like stop touching me? Like this is so weird. This is so weird. So I'm like,
she pinned something on him.
She was like, she's like, you don't want me to touch you now? I was like, nigga, I told you that like 4 times. Can you like stop touching me? She starts like having like a mini argument with me. Like she's my girl. I'm like, what the is happening? Nigga, like get the off me. I'm gonna call the police. We're going back and forth just arguing. She's like, oh my God, like you don't like me. You're making me feel really insecure. I'm like, nigga, you making me feel uncomfortable. I'm making you feel insecure. We're both making each other feel shit. I don't like you. I told you that. I told you that in a real vague, nice form. I don't like you. Like you're still pressuring me and shit. Like bro, take you and your septum piercing away from me. So we finally make it back to her crib and shit after all this shit. I'm like, so I even took it upon myself. So when I dropped her off, I get out the car, I open the door for her. I'm like, yo, it's been real. Like, you feel me? Like, I know I'm probably not gonna ever see you again, but it's been real though. Like, it's all good. Just really take care of yourself though. I really hope you like, you get the help you need and shit. She was like, I need help. What you mean I need help? And I was like, nigga, you don't know what this happened right now? Like like you don't know what just happened right now? She was like, what happened? Like, this is what couples do. What the is going on? Bro, I just told you. I'm not. What the happened? I'm like, you know what? Let me not like trip out. You feel me? Whatever. You feel me? I gave her a hug in my car and I dipped. You feel me? I'm hoping to never see her again. But I fucked up. Shorty has my address. She knows where I stay. And guess what happened? The next day, pulls up to my house. It was crazier. She came to my house at like 7:30 in the morning. I woke up 30 minutes ago. I'm groggy. I'm tired. What is happening? So I'm thinking this UPS man at the door with a package. I'm like, oh, my shoes came. Let's do it. I open the door. It's her little ass in front of me. I'm like, yo, what? You need to get the fuck out of here. You get out of here. She looks at me dead in my eyes and she's like, honestly, I came over here for some closure. I just wanted to like break things off because like it wasn't working out. What the are you talking about? I'm starting to get mad. Calm down, Robert. But I'm like, you know what? Whatever makes you both float. I don't give a whatever. It didn't work out. Break it off. I don't care. I don't want to see you ever again. She leaves, right? Same day. I get a DM on Instagram. Yo, you talking to my girl? Who the is your girl? He shows me a picture. It's the girl I just took on a date. It's the girl I've been smashing for the past 2 to 3 years. Septum piercing. Just crazy. No offense to girls with septum piercings, but literally, I've talked to 5 to 10 of them. Literally, they're all the same. All the same. Bat hell crazy. This girl was bat hell crazy. She came to my house at 7:30 in the morning to break up a relationship that honestly never existed. She had a nigga the whole time, knowing damn well I don't that. Niggas, this nigga in my DMs. What if he was crazy? Or what if he was crazy and pulled it to my house? Then what? If you have a septum piercing, stay away from me.
It comes across like she had a bunch of guys. She was trying to lure him in. Like, oh, you're mine now. You're mine now. What it was is she read his energy. Which he didn't even see it. It is what it looks like, right? That's how this world is. A lot of times, it is what it looks like. Be safe. Be careful out there. Avoid septum piercing, girls.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.